What's up, everybody? It's DJ JoJo, and I'm back with another episode of Harlem State of Mind podcast. And as you can see, I'm still an angel of Harlem, where culture, food, and community intersect. And today, I have a very special guest with me. Now, some of y'all might know him as Justin, but I know him as Jiggy Just. So welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for giving us some of your time today, Justin.
Anytime.
I know we were talking a little bit off camera. You do a bunch of dope shit, but for the people that may not know you, just introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
All right. My name is Justin. I go by the name of Jiggy Just, and I do a lot of creative production. Other than doing creative production, I really care about my community. I try to just bring everybody together, give everybody a chance to really show themselves a new way of living, I guess, you know? And just try to have fun, try to bring this uptown, you know? You travel all over the place, do whatever parties and stuff like that, but eventually we gotta bring it back home, right?
Facts, definitely. And I love that. And starting off with what you do. So you said you work in creative production.
Yes.
Now that's a pretty
broad,
layered, very there's a lot that goes into production. As a fellow producer, I see you because people don't understand.
Yeah.
So I guess just what exactly is it that you do in production, and what led you into wanting to follow this career path?
I mean, creative production. Well, let me start over with what I do first. So currently, I do ads for brands like Supreme. I just finished doing some stuff with Foot Locker yesterday. I also work with Puma. I work with kind of just all these different brands, either working on their ads or producing their events. So that's getting the proper build outs, the proper layout for whatever events that we have going on, or even just building out the set for whatever ads or anything that we got going on.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And what led you into wanting to do this?
What led me into wanting to do that, not wanting to work in retail. I love retail. I like meeting the people and everything, and that's actually how I got into, being an interpersonal person. But yeah, I like just I like working project based. So getting the project, completing the project, moving on to the next one. Just feeling that fulfillment constantly.
So you've always kind of had that creative itch.
Yeah.
I love that. I feel that as well. I started off in retail, and I have mad respect to the people that stay in retail because that shit is a lot of patience. Yeah, it's not. I had to take myself out real quick.
A lot of personalities to deal with. But even before then, I was working in the arts. So I interned a lot for Abrams Arts Center in the Lower East Side. I was in the 2017 Whitney Biennial.
Okay, wow.
I was able to work with Cause at one point, so I have a collaborative art piece with him. And yeah, it was a lot of layers to those people as well. And I didn't really see much out of the arts world after that. Because I started throwing small galleries with my homies in the Lower East Side first. That was called Wavy Looks or something like that we were doing. Shout outs to Amani. He's actually doing this art in London right now. So
Amani?
Shout
out Amani.
Amani Haywood, my fault.
Shout out Amani Haywood, doing your thing. Out in London, you said?
Yeah, he's out in London now. He's from the Bronx.
That's what's up.
So uptown.
Hello.
But no, we was throwing small art galleries then. It turned into throwing a bunch of parties because who doesn't want to just go to a party?
Facts.
And then that led to working nightlife, going to different clubs like LeBain, S&S Bar, The Jane, and all these other different things.
Okay, you said LeBain. I have a question.
Yeah, talk to me.
Because this is a red or green flag for me.
Uh-oh.
Have you been in the?
Hell no, I ain't been
Okay,
in that pool.
okay, good.
Hell no, I ain't been in that pool, man.
Sidebar.
I took a video one time where I feel like they was doing like a mosh pit in the pool. It was a bunch
Oh,
of,
hell
I ain't gonna say what type of people they was, but you know
Yo.
who be in that pool.
You already.
And they was damn near having a mosh pit, and then I put like pig sound over it. Like I recorded
Oh
them,
my god.
and it looked like a pigsty. And it was just misty. It's
Yo,
nasty,
that's
man.
so nasty. I remember I was talking, and then we're gonna get back into serious conversation.
I'm sorry.
But I was talking to this guy one time, and like he was inviting me to go out to an event at Levain, and I remember I was asking him like, "Oh, you go to Levain a lot? Like, do you ever go in the pool?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've been in the pool." I was like, "No, red flag.
Yeah.
Give me some type of disease."
Hell, yo, I don't even think they clean that water. That might be the same water for the past 5 years since COVID.
Yeah, nah, I can't. But shout out Levain. Y'all are dope, you know.
Nah,
y'all ever want to...
Don't ban me.
Don't ban me. If y'all ever looking for a DJ,
I love y'all
holla
rooftop.
at me. I'm just not going to go and I'm just never going to touch that water.
Never.
But you were saying, back to the conversation.
Yeah.
But you were saying that, you know, you've always been into art and fashion and doing the galleries,
the music, the this, the that. Like it all comes together eventually, right?
So how did you always be this? How were you always this creative person? Like, was it you're from Harlem? Was it your upbringing? Or like what attracted you to the arts?
I want to give my uncle his flowers. Actually, he used to draw a lot. He used to draw murals, especially like when he had his time in prison and everything like that. But, you know, eventually life takes you down a dark path, and eventually he lost his love for art. But I still got some of his like unfinished art pieces in my room.
Wow.
And on the front of a picture that he drew of my older brother and my sister, like when they were younger, is also like an unfinished drawing of Wolverine. And it looks, you know, super realistic, super anime like and everything. It's just like, he was in the arts, you know. This was his thing, and he didn't follow that dream because he just felt, you know, a sense of whatever he felt, you know, to leave the arts. But in between that, and then I also have a cousin who used to run around Soho in the Tumblr days with the Glenn Browns, the Ian Connors, and all of them and everything. And I would see him at Thanksgiving.
That's what's up.
I thought he was emo because he had a cause tattoo. You know, it was just the XX. Oh, bro, you got the little XX tatted. That was his like first tat or something like that. And then he's the one that put me onto cause. So that's how I got into digging deeper into what, like, knowing who cause was. Knowing what like Dat Piff was, you know, the mixtapes and all that stuff. He used to make music. Well, he still makes music. Shout out Jedi P. I'm shouting out a lot of people.
Shout out Unc.
Feel me? Shout out Unc. Same family, same side and everything. Jedi P is actually from Harlem as well.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get him on the pod.
Let's see where he's at. I don't know if he's in LA, Paris too. He's another reason
where you
why.
At?
Where you at, bro? But he's another reason why, like, I stayed within that pocket of just wanting to be creative, because obviously, you know, you got the cousins that be on the block and all that. All right, that's cool. You got some cousins that play ball. I used to play ball as well.
Okay.
I still got cousins that play ball, but I just always liked that creative pocket, that little niche, because I didn't see anybody else really doing it in my family. So I think, you know, passing the baton or taking the liberty myself to do these things and try to push the family forward was always my.
That's what's up. And I love how you shouted out your uncle, you know, even though he didn't continue his love for art, you know, the fact that he was a muse in your life, that's art within itself, because you're perpetuating the legacy. So shout out to Unc, shout out to cousin.
Yeah, shout out to all my family. My family is what keep me going, man.
That's what's up. I love that. So now you're in this like event production realm.
Yeah.
What goes into putting on an event for people that don't know? Because I feel like y'all don't get y'all's flowers as much as y'all need to. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of relationships that you have to upkeep. Being able to talk to people across platforms. you gotta kind of know everything just so that you know what you're getting. If you want a photographer, you can't just say you want any photographer. You want the film photographer. You want a person that does 3D shoots or whatever the case may be. You got to really know everything that you want to happen in your space. Kind of knowing the ins and outs of audio. So working with DJs like you, kind of knowing what an XLR is and all these little terms that, you know, the naked ear wouldn't really know what that does. It really does take a lot of mental space to throw an event.
Yeah, it seems very meticulous. Like you need to like really take into consideration every single little detail. Because if you're missing that XLR cable now, all of a sudden you might not have music, and music makes the whole event. So it's like, what do you do? Were there any like learning moments that you had along the way, like when you first started doing event production, that you were like, oh shit, I can't forget this for next time? Or like,
I'm gonna be honest, every event that I was either a part of or through myself was all experiments. First time talking to venues, figuring out what, you know, how we were going to get the money, working with bars for the first time, figuring out bar minimums and figuring out how to break bread at the end of things, figuring out how to pay talent or those that were involved with the events. I was, you know, working multiple jobs while still trying to throw these events, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to net 15 you because I'm paying you off my next check from working retail. I'm gonna let this pass by. I don't know if
yeah, it's fine. He can edit that out.
Oh yeah. All right. But working throughout all of these different events, even working security at one point, like knowing what it takes to actually have security and pay for them, knowing what they cover, what you're actually paying for out of, you know, that package, knowing the type of DJ that you may need for the crowd that you're looking to host. It all is a learning process. I think the best thing to do is just to get in the field as much as possible, ask as many questions. Because if I didn't ask as many questions as I did, I wouldn't feel as comfortable, and I still don't feel comfortable. You know, you get the jitters, even leading up to any event, no matter how simple it may be. You can't wait to have that sigh of relief when the event is going well.
Well, that's what's up, and I love how you said that every experience is like a experiment, like a learning experiment. I feel like people don't really take that into consideration enough. Like, we're not meant to be perfect all the time. Sometimes we're meant to make mistakes so that we don't do that again, which is something I had to learn myself in my own career. But I think that, you know, people today, they might let themselves get discouraged from, you know, following their creative dreams because they're too afraid of messing up or getting rejected or whatever, when really that's all part of the process. So that leads me to my next question, which is, you know, like, what advice would you give to someone that like might be in the retail space now, but they want to transition into the creative realm, and they might not know like the job description of something that you do? Like you said, you worked 4 different jobs, and now here you are.
I just had this conversation yesterday. No, was it yesterday? 2 days ago. At Foot Locker, there was I'm not gonna call him a kid. We damn near the same age. This guy, he noticed that, you know, I was a part of the production team. He just kept asking questions throughout the process as to like, how does he get into this full time? There's no real way to like tell anyone how to get into this realm per se, but the best thing is positioning yourself and keep speaking up on things that you want. Him asking me like if I had any advice for him as far as working where he is now, I told him, if you're not trying to work like corporate Foot Locker, I guess like go somewhere where you feel like you just want to be around something creative, or amongst other creatives, like working like at a Stussy or you know, Supreme or whatever the case may be. Like if you worked enough retail in a space that you feel like isn't, you know, harnessing your creativity, just go somewhere where you could transfer skills. and eventually grow within the brand. That was something I did recently, actually. 2023, I wanted to get more credentials in being in like marketing, essentially. And I went to a Danish brand.
Wow.
Got picked up by a Danish brand named Rains. They sell like waterproof clothing and luggage and everything like that. And I would just introduce them to New York City culture because, the Danish folk ain't too, locked in with everything. But shout outs to them. They gave me the opportunity to highlight a lot of New York City creatives and give them opportunities that looks great on their resume so that now if I book you to DJ at Reigns, you can use that as leverage to try to DJ at like Burberry or something.
Yeah.
Just get into that little bag of like the retail budgets,
right?
The marketing budgets. So I wanted to kind of give him. I gave a lot of people just little advice like infiltrate the jobs that you're already in, get in position enough to where their side of like logistics, and then figure out your own agenda. Are you in it for the title? Are you in it for credentials? Are you in it for just putting your mans on or whatever that? Can I get more water? My fault. Whatever else you got kind of going on moving forward, wherever you see yourself going. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I answered the question, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my fault.
No, you're good. I'm just sitting here listening. But no, I think that's so important. And I think that, a lot of it is also like everything today is just about who you know, to like networking.
Talk to people. Everybody's normal. Even if they are of a status, people will appreciate the fact that you treat them like they're just human. No celebrity, no man, no whatever the case may be. Like, just treat them like humans and they will see you as such.
Right. What is it? I always mess up this word. Genuineness, genuity. People respect genuity.
Let's just put that. Just genuity.
Yeah. So going off of it being who you know, we got to bring it back to Harlem because it's Harlem State of Mind podcast.
Oh yeah, so, of course, yeah.
Growing up in Harlem, being born and raised in Harlem, how do you think that's affected like you moving through your career? Do you think it's helped you just with your upbringing here?
Harlem is a lifestyle. Harlem, like you just grow up into like you're already famous. It's one thing to be from New York, but like you grow up in Harlem, you gotta kind of have like a whole nother lore outside of the world that you even think. You go to LA, they be like, "Are you from Harlem? You paid in full." They're always, right. they always try to reference something that they know that resonates with Harlem, and that's why I feel like we like the cultural engine of the world.
Literally, the Mecca.
Yeah, the Mecca. All roads lead to Harlem. So I think that growing up here has been a privilege to be able to see all layers and facets of it. I think the amount of culture in just this one small place should be studied a little bit further than just the Harlem Renaissance. It's a new renaissance going on right now with a lot of creatives that has contributed to way more than we think in this world. And I wanna be a part of that wave that helps keep pushing the needle.
How do you feel like there is a new renaissance of creatives going on right now? Because I agree, but I feel like that's been kind of overlooked as well. Like things have also been kind of oversaturated with social media and stuff. So where do you see the real creativity happening?
It's happening all around us. I think we talk about the African diaspora, we gotta talk about the Harlem diaspora now. Everybody kind of goes wherever they're kind of accepted, essentially, instead of just keeping it here and making people come here. You told me, you DJ, you might feel like, all right, maybe I need to DJ downtown or in Brooklyn to be more solidified as a DJ. But nah, you just stay up here, just keep the people coming up here. The way that you have your conversations and meet your people, you bring them here. You build your tribe here, and then let the rest of the world see and all that stuff. We constantly run with the Harlem swag globally. I feel like all the artists, the designers, the just the creatives of the Harlem world ecosystem that we got here should kind of just be coming together, having those little moments, and that's why I do the little festival that I do uptown.
Yeah. Oh, I liked that segue.
Little segue, yeah.
Okay, so talk to us about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
I run a festival called A Great Day in Harlem. Last year was our first inaugural event. We had a lot of Harlem creatives together, a lot of different hoods together. And it's like uptown. It's not like right on 125th. It wasn't, right on 110th. Nothing wrong with those areas either. But to have an event that has east side, west side, up the hill, down the hill, some Bronx, some LES, some, different boroughs and everything coming up to like damn near like almost Polo area.
Okay.
It was on 150 at the Bradhurst.
Okay.
That park, Jackie Robinson Park, has been one of the most beautiful parks that I've ever been able to lay eyes on in Harlem. But we don't utilize that space as much as I feel like we should, because it has a built-in stage, amphitheater, has plenty of space as far as like a park and everything, has a basketball court that's damn near college regulated size, and plenty of like different fields, and it's just open space to do so much fun shit. And A, B, C, D train is right there, the 3 train right there. If you're coming from the Bronx, you can just take the bus right over. If you're coming from the 1 train, just take the bus right over, and it's just like in the middle of everything. A Great Day in Harlem is just a place for creators to come, express themselves. Also just a way to give back to the community. All the different sponsors that we had involved. J Tips, I don't know.
Yeah, I fuck with J Tips. He's fire.
J Tips played a role in it. Bloody Dior, Bloody O, they played a role in it. Shout out to Bloody Dior. Free
Honestly,
that man.
Free him. And now that we're talking about it, I totally remember like RSVPing for this event, and then I didn't go because I think I wasn't here. I know Alberto's shaking his head behind the camera.
It's all good.
Harlem State of My podcast wasn't going on yet. I wasn't really outside like that last summer, but this time I'm gonna be there.
No, yeah, I mean you need to be there because
it definitely looks fire. Like
350 plus people came out.
Yeah,
man.
I seen mad shit about it.
And I couldn't ask for a better turnout. My brothers, Muhammad, feel me, and my cousin Lucci, they played huge roles into helping everything happen.
Shout out to Muhammad and Lucci.
You feel me? They played huge roles in making that happen, because when I was just sitting there like thinking like it's a crazy idea that'll happen, it's like, bro, these are one call away. Like
I love that. I love those people where it's like, all right, I have this idea, like just help me put it together. Like help me, like give me that reassurance that we can actually make this shit happen.
And every time I thought anything pessimistic about it, it's like, bro, it's happening. Like don't even sit here and stress nothing. It's happening. And it's also like, I don't know if you ever watched State Property, but it's like it's also get down to lay down shit. Like it's either you with it or you not. And if you not with it this year, then we definitely keep our doors open for next year. But it's gonna happen one way or another.
So last year was your first
inaugural, first one.
And so how did the idea just even come to your head?
I thought about the block party that my block threw. Champagne Paradise. Shout outs to those guys. They did their thing, and now it's a proper block party. No real permits and nothing. Just cops outside trying to regulate people, but everybody's still having a good time. Food, drinks, everybody's safe, everybody having a good time. Thinking about like old Harlem, how block parties would just come about. Old like Rucker days, where people would have sponsored basketball teams. Like Jay-Z had a team, Terror Squad had a team, and all that different stuff. So that's how the 3v3 basketball tournament came about. Having sponsors sponsor a 3v3 basketball team for the money and bragging rights. Something to give back to the kids.
Yeah.
Then the
wait, there was money too?
Yeah, they were playing for the money.
Well, how much money did they get?
Hey, we ain't gonna disclose how much I lost, but look.
Shit. I used to be a point guard. Like, let me get back in there.
Yo, if we do a women's tournament, that'd be even crazier. I wanna see everybody kind of involved.
Yeah,
in this.
I'm trying to make some money.
Yeah.
I was a point guard 5th grade. Shout out.
We might have a little 3-point contest. You still got your shot?
We'll see.
All right, bet. All right, so I'm gonna have you do that then. We'll do the 3-point contest. But now the 3v3 basketball tournament was the precursor to set the energy right. The boys competed. They really played for that money, and it wasn't even really about the money. They just really wanted to compete in front of that crowd.
How old was like the age range?
Age range was, I'm gonna say, senior high school up to like old heads, whatever the case.
That's fire.
Feel me? It really was unlimited, but we got some highlights out of some tough high school kids. It's a kid named K Deuce. He had a highlight. He did like a game breaker. That's like, he threw it in between homie legs, then threw an alley to his man. He slammed.
You got a video?
Yeah, I got a video.
You gotta send it so we can clip it in.
Yeah, I gotta send you the clip and everything. But yo, that made the whole park rumble. They ended up losing to my team though. I don't care.
Okay.
But nah, that was a dope highlight just to get the energy up right before the performances. And then OnStar and Friends, he set it off. It was other artists like Tell Your Friends. Was,
shout out to Tell Your Friends.
Tell Your Friends.
That's gang.
Feel me? Bad gang. We here.
Yeah, shout out Back Gang.
We here. But there's Tell Your Friends, there's Rec, there's who else? Cash. TDS Cash, my fault. Let me there's a lot of people named Cash in Harlem. Right. Who else? Joe West was involved.
That's tough. Shout out Joe West.
It was a lot of people in the lineup. I really want to just like read all the way through it just to like fully remember everybody. But the highlight of it all was having G-Dep come out and perform Special Delivery for everybody.
Wow.
He was, the best compliment of the night was him telling me like, yo, it feels like 03. Bro, I was 3 years old. But I mean, for you to say it felt like 03, that must have been a great event for you to be like showing out to.
That's amazing.
All of that was happening while, we was giving back. Shout outs to 7th Street Burger, giving out 250 plus burgers.
That's tough.
Shout outs to Shea Moisturizer. They gave out some deodorant. Kids need deodorant. Helping Hand is a nonprofit organization that helped out with everything as well. Her name is Dreamer. Yes, she helped out with giving out like over 100 books or so for back to school giveaways. School books, rulers. I think she even gave away calculators, crayons, pencils, and more things.
Y'all did your big one. You had like everything in one event. That's insane.
Yeah, we bought out the ice cream truck. We bought out the icy lady. Obviously, y'all
had like cocoa, mango, cherries.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Shout outs to Beloved. They had some treats for the grown folks.
Oh wow.
But yeah, we kind of try to cover all bases as far as entertainment in all aspects, whether it be basketball, music. People left with clothing as well. Shout outs to Homicide Gang for coming through. Shout outs Bino. He gave out some tour merch before their Antagonist tour and everything like that. So It was that. Naquan Tomlin, who's actually about to head to the conference finals against the Knicks. He's plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He popped out to the tournament as well. It was a lot of people that showed out in that packed little 350 crowd. I'm looking to double it this year and just utilize the whole park, the whole space, and get as many people involved. And shout outs to I want to give early shout out to Fergie Baby because
I was about to bring him up because
he was supposed to be a part of last year.
Uh-huh.
What happened was he had a performance, I believe, out west somewhere, and I couldn't blame him. You know, like
Right.
you gotta chase it.
Right,
And
you're starting out still. You gotta
You really gotta run all the plays you can, and I did that event within 2 weeks. Getting the park, getting the equipment, getting the T-shirts for the.
Are you serious?
I designed the T-shirts, had to send over the logos last minute. Shout outs to Faux Friends for their printing services. My homie Soy, Canal Street Printing. They did an amazing turnaround, like a day turnaround. Because I got the book bags last second too. You know, the little drawstring book bags. We got that screen printed up real fast to go with the T-shirts that we also had. That was produced by Mood Swings and Bloody Dior's brand. Yo, it was a lot of. I had to pull every card possible to make this happen. And shout outs to Mo and my cousin Lucci. You know, like they helped all of those things happen. When I felt like I didn't have any help, they were literally right there every step, making sure that this event went as well as I wanted to see it.
That's
it went beyond measurement.
I'm shocked right now because the fact that you put such an incredible event on in 2 weeks, I don't even know. I feel like with it being just a Harlem event, that's the only way it's possible. You have so many people around you that genuinely have a love for the community that want to see the event succeed. And I feel like, even just bringing back that nostalgia for people of old Harlem and just the block party energy, that's fire. So congratulations.
Thank you
for that. When can people expect this year's event for people like me who missed out on last year that cannot miss out this year?
The goal is you're not going to miss out because you were most likely to be a part of it now.
Period. Yes. Okay. So I can DJ. See me.
We're definitely going to need you there. Setting the tone, setting the vibes. And you should be looking out for August,
August. So y'all make sure to tap in August.
Yo.
Harlem. We're bringing it back uptown.
It's an uptown summer.
It's an uptown summer. I love that. We need that. It's an uptown summer.
We need the next 4 years at least to really keep it going. But yeah, this should be the start of it. I feel like this is definitely going to be the start of a great uptown summer. And make sure y'all come to Angel of Harlem.
Hello. Especially on a Saturday.
Of course.
But I have 2 more questions for you, then I'll let you go.
No.
So first off, this is kind of a personal question because I'm very interested. But how were you able to get so many brand partnerships, sponsorships for this event? What advice can you give to people that want to connect with brands for events that they want to throw, podcasts they want to host?
Yeah.
Shout out Angel Harlem Podcast or Harlem State of Mind Podcast. Just anything. How do you go about that? And how do you actually get contracts signed and shit?
Look, man, be a good person, say yes to all work. Obviously, don't break your moral codes when it comes to work, but definitely open yourself up and be useful in all spaces that you see valuable. I've worked a lot of different jobs, like security, managing, even working retail, and just everywhere I go, I try to make sure I have a good time with the people that I'm working with. I don't want it to be a miserable situation where it feels like I'm just another coworker type thing. I bring you outside. I think I got my last job, like my last retail job. I think I asked the manager if she wanted to come to the club with me that night.
Okay.
And I didn't even have the job. Like it's like I don't mind showing people a good time because you never know what they're going through or anything like that. But
Right.
just being a good memory every time they see your face has helped me kind of pull these favors. I never do bad business. So
I love that. I love that too. And don't come with that Hollywood energy. Like, don't try to be moving around and acting like you're better than everybody else.
Bro,
Like,
I'm sweeping the floor. Actually, at a Great Day in Harlem, I was the only person cleaning up.
wow.
Well, me, Mo, and my cousin. But, you know, it was only a few of us really, like, cleaning up and everything like that. And that's the stuff that people usually don't see.
Right.
But those who stick around to see it be like, you know what? I want to help. Like, I want to be around for what, like, the good, bad, and ugly. And that's what I usually do. I don't try to complain. I just try to get the job done and just be good. Like, be a good person. That's it.
Be genuine.
Yeah.
Genuity.
Genuity. We back at that.
All right. So I can't let you go before we play a little game.
Uh-oh.
Because, again, it's Harlem State of Mind podcasts. So since you're from Harlem, born and raised, I got to ask you this. So let's fill in the blank, right? I'm going to say something, and you just have to finish the sentence for me.
Uh-oh.
So, Harlem isn't Harlem without blank.
Harlem isn't Harlem without... What makes Harlem Harlem? Food. Like, the food that we have. Soul food. That's where the real culture lies. That's how things get passed out generationally. If we ain't got these recipes, then we lost.
Best soul food spot around here.
Best soul food spot.
Or best soul food spot in Harlem.
I can't just say one spot. But I will say, if I'm telling like a tourist or something to get the authentic experience in just one shot, I tell everybody to go to Melba's.
Shout out Melba's. I love Melba's. Yeah, shout out Melba's. That's right by me.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. It's not a Harlem summer without blank.
It's not a Harlem summer without block parties.
It's not a Harlem summer without a good day in Harlem event. That's what's called, a good day in Harlem?
A great day in Harlem.
A great day. Fix that. It's not a Harlem summer without a great day in Harlem event.
We here, you feel me? That's how we moving forward. Yeah.
August.
Every August.
Every August. Tune in. We're gonna have 700 people there. At least.
I'm trying to go for 1,400.
1,400 people there.
Let me speak to the cops a little early this year, just to make sure.
You have 2 months instead of 2 weeks.
Yo, 2 weeks, man. I still think about that.
That's insane. Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Since, you seem to be pretty fashionable yourself, and we're in the flyest area in the world.
Yeah.
You're not from Harlem unless you have blank in your closet.
Air Force Ones.
Okay. The white ups.
Come on now. If you ain't got that, I really don't know where you from. Like, that's just a staple across the world now.
How many wears do you get out of yours?
One. You gotta keep you gotta keep some special ones, obviously. But the crispy all white, man, one and done. That's it.
All right, so I have to ask. I've been asking people this, and I low key stole this from the other radio show that I'm on. Yeah. It's VIP Saturdays with Superstar J. And sorry, I have to cough.
You want water?
No, I'm good, thank you.
All right.
And so I'm on this radio show called VIP Saturdays with Superstar J.
Yes.
And he likes to ask this to people because this is what the youngins be saying, I guess. But now a lot of youngins are saying that white Air Force Ones are dad shoes.
Good. Bring the price down. I'll buy more. I don't care. Don't talk about their dad's shoes. Yo, I have yet to meet a kid in real life that has said that. I only see that in comments on social media. And if Nike is dumb enough to read into that and want to bring the price down, so be it, because I'm willing to buy 20 pairs as soon as the price drops.
No, I love that. Make them $100. That's an adult $20.
No. Bring them to like 80.
Okay, yeah.
Feel me? Not the whole
Maybe
bill.
like
I still want to get a white tee just to go with it right after, so it could be a clean 100 right after.
Yes.
You feel me?
Okay.
Actually, I got a question for you now. What's the goated white tee brand?
Supreme.
Really?
Yeah, I would say Supreme. Like with like the like mini box logo.
With really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Uniqlo.
Okay, yeah, Uniqlo's valid. Uniqlo's definitely valid.
I'm gonna go Uniqlo for sure.
For the white tee.
Yeah. But I can jack the Supreme. I bet.
Okay. You know, I'm trying to get a little fun myself. You see me, I got these new glasses.
I see you with the awake, the big L.
Thank you. Well, it's been real having you, Justin, Jiggy Just, on the podcast today. You know, I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface, so we're definitely going to have you back.
Oh, yeah,
sure. For everybody listening in, give them your socials, give them the event socials if you have anything, so they can tap into all the great stuff you're doing.
Jiggy Just, JIGGY.JUS on Instagram, and Great Day in Harlem. GR8 Day, DAY, Harlem. Well, letter N, Harlem on Instagram. And I mean, I might have to end up changing that soon, but we're going to figure that out. But for right now, follow me on my main account, Jiggy Just.
Well, stay tuned, y'all. It's going to be a great day in Harlem.
Very
August.
Soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Tap in. Don't be like me last year.
Nah, she's a part of it this year, though.
Yeah, I'm going to be a part of it. So y'all will see
be a part of it this year
as well. You know, doing my thing or whatever. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You know, make sure to like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate all the support we can get with the pod, so we can keep having great guests like my friend here on. But yeah, till next time, make sure to keep it real. I'm DJ JoJo, and it's Harlem State of Mind Podcast.
Peace.